completed the first phase, and we have done a line where it's matching as well. Now, second step, we gotta complete the second layer. So one is already an example. We're gonna put the edges in a spot. So this is gonna be green and orange. It's gonna be orange and blue. It's gonna be red and blue. So we need to get edges that don't have yellow or white. So this could be an example: blue and orange, blue and red. So we move the top, the front color on its spot, so which is blue in this case, and because it's red and red's over here, whatever is opposite to red, we move it there. So because a red's opposite is orange, so we move it towards orange. Because the blue and red edge, we take the blue, red, white corner. So we take this one out. So we take it out. Because we took right, we need to move up face right, and then we move down. So this is what we did when the corner was at the top, if you remember, or if it was if you remember, if it was at the bottom, we moved it right, moved it to the right again, and we did that. So in this case it's blue, so red is over here, the opposite is orange, and then we move right again, and we move it down, and then we just insert this, like, because it's in blue red, because it's on the left, we move it to the right, left. So we do that for all of them, and we'll get the second layer done. Another, we could do this one, orange. Blue is over here. Opposite of blue is green, so we'll move to the green side. It's orange blue. It's orange blue edge, so we move. So we need to take this one out. So R, right again, down, and we just insert this. Lastly, we have this one, so we move it here. Green is over here. Opposite of green is blue. So we'll move to thing blue, and the corner is this one, this corner, because the edges pair is here. So L, because we moved to the left, we move the up face to the left, and we take it down, and then we insert. Okay, so now we've completed the first two layers. This is what we call first layers. The one face is done, and these two layers are done. It's what we call F to L. There is one case that we did not go over. That is when the edge is correct, so it is in green and red, but it is flipped, so this is meant to be over here. In this case, we do the same as what we do when the white is at the top, or if white is at the bottom. So because it's on the right, we move right up, and because we moved right face, we move the up face to the right, and then we move it down, and then the corners over here, and then we just like insert. Similarly, so we do the same thing. Because it's on the right, we move the right face up, we move the up face right, and we move it down. And then we just like insert, because when it's on the left, we move to the right, move this up, down. And then we have this edge where we put up red. This is green, opposite of green is blue, so move it. And then it's a red-green corner, red-green edge, so it matches with this, because white, red, green. And then we do R, because we move the right face, we move the up face right, move down, and then we just insert this, right, up, down. So we left off here. So I need to teach you guys something. So we're gonna know notations. These are used for your algorithms. So there are 6 notations. Well, there are more, but we'll only use 6. So front stands for F, and if it has an apostrophe next to it, it will be called F prime. If it doesn't, it's just F. So when it doesn't have an apostrophe, it means you turn it clockwise. So how does the clock turn? Like this. So if it says F, we have to move the front layer clockwise. If it says F prime, which we've got to move it anti-clockwise. There's if it says F2, if it says a notation and it has 2 next to it, we got to move it 2 times like that. Next is R. This is if it has a apostrophe, it will be R prime. If it doesn't, it's R. If you are unsure if it's a prime or not, you could you could make R your front face. So you could move it like this, and if because a clock turns like this, that is not prime. This will be prime. So if it says R, you would move it like this. And then there's U, which this is U and this is U prime. There's L, this is L, this is L prime. There's D, this is D, and this is D prime. There is B, this is B, and this is B prime. And that's it for what you need to know for these algorithms. So there will be a PDF in the description, beginner OLL. So there will be, after you finish the first 2 layers, there will be 3 cases, 4 actually. And there is, we will be using wide F. So wide F, when this is F, right? Wide F is when we move the outer layer plus the middle layer. So that's F. In the algorithms, we'll be using wide F and F prime, wide F prime. And like that could be for anything. So it could be wide R or wide R prime. It could be wide L prime, wide L. So after you do the F2L, there'll be 3 or 4 cases. 3 cases. 4th one will be a cross. So the first case is where there's a dot. So in this case, we do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, wide F, R, U, R prime, U prime, wide F prime. And now we got our cross. There is another case where if it's a horizontal line, if it's a line, we hold it horizontally, we hold it like this, and we do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. If it is like an L shape or gun, then you hold it so one oriented edge is facing you and the other one facing right, and you do wide F, R, U, R prime, U prime, wide F prime. Okay, so now we have a cross. So there's 7 cases after you have done the cross, where the 8th one is where it's all solved. So that is when OLL is completed. OLL is orientation of the last layer, which means the yellow face is all solved. So this will come over here, this will come over here. And we'll do like an algorithm to solve that. So you'll just need to know 2 algorithms for those 7 cases. You will just need to know this algorithm and this algorithm. This will be in the PDF. And this will actually have like notation. So if you're confused with the algorithm or what R prime means, you could always come and look over here. And then we just like look at, so there's 5 other cases over here, which you do the 7th or 8th algorithm, and then you do another one. So you do, if you did 7, like maybe for this one, you do 8. And you need to determine which one your case is out of the 7. So this case, it is this one. So we hold it like so, and then we do the 7th algorithm, and then we do a U prime, and then we do the 8th algorithm. And now OLL is solved. And now we have permutes of the 4 corners. So after we do this step, all the corners will be in its place, and we just need to fix the edges. So there will be an algorithm for this, where it's this algorithm. So you would need to know what headlights are. So there's something called headlights. Headlights are where on one face, these 2 stickers or these 2 stickers are the same. So in this case, let's find the headlights. So there will be 1 headlight, no headlights, or 4 headlights. If you have 4 headlights, you could just skip this step and go to the 7th step. So let's see which one is the headlight. So this one isn't because they're not the same. This one isn't. This one isn't. And this one is. Because these two colors are the same. The middle doesn't really matter. And then we hold it so the headlights are facing you. So, and then we do the algorithm. R prime, U, L prime, U2, R, U prime, R prime, U2, L, R. And now as you can see, all the corners are permuted. Now last step, this will solve the cube. There are arrows over here. There are arrows over here. The arrows mean wherever the edge needs to go. So let's take this edge for example. This edge will need to go here. This edge will need to go here. This edge will need to go over here. So this will be in an anti-clockwise motion. That is what the arrows mean. So this one, these two edges will swap, and these two edges will swap, and then you do the algorithm. And now for this case, we could determine which one of these four it is. So we could just track it. We could just track an edge. Let's track this one. This orange and yellow needs to be over here. So this edge will come over here. This edge will need to go over here, and this edge will need to go over here. So this is an anti-clockwise motion. So from these, and because this is already solved, it will be one of these top two where you put the solved side behind you, and you do the algorithm. So our algorithm is this one. If it was this one, we would have done this algorithm 2 times. If it was this one, we would have done this algorithm U prime, this algorithm U, and then yeah, so on. So in this case, we need to hold the solved side at the back and do the algorithm. M2 U M prime. M is going downwards as it says over here. U2 M prime U M2. Yes, you've accomplished it. You have solved the Rubik's Cube. Your greatest fear, your greatest enemy. Now you solved it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like and comment and give me feedbacks on my videos so I can make them better for you guys to view. And this pamphlet will be in the description. Notations are over here if you ever get confused, and you can even follow up if you have if you struggle with the cross or the first layer. And thank you so much.